That's right, folks. Big business Sony has finally shown to us the PlayStation 5 Pro. First of all, congrats on the creation of such a machine.
Hello, I like money.
What inspired you to make the PlayStation 5 Pro?
Money?
Good evening. Just recently, Sony decided to show us the PlayStation 5 Pro, a machine that looks totally different due to one thick black strip in the middle of both sides. This alone makes it a whole other machine entirely. During the showcase, Sony didn't hold back. For the first half of the video was spent glazing their own machine, which is expected. The PS5 was one of the most anticipated consoles on the market, talking about how slick everything is and how impressive it is, and they do the same for their controller too. And then they basically do a 180, begin glazing the PS5 Pro, and sure, it's your newest toy and you want to flex it, and you gotta flex the three things. Okay, some interesting things, but I'm sure we can roll that, and I'm sure they will have a reason.
The big three. First, we made the GPU much larger and increased the speed of the memory it uses. The result is rendering that's up to 45% faster.
The first thing they begin to flex is the GPU, and I won't even lie, this is worth a flex. I don't even think I have a GPU this good. In the video they talk about the 67 compute units, the 28% faster RAM, which both combine into 45% rendering. And that is actually pretty interesting. With games getting shiny and slicker, they're going to need it, as the rules are going to get bigger. I'm looking at you, Black Ops 6. Don't think you can hide your 300GB fat ass. Then they talk about the improved ray tracing. We'll come back to this when they get to it. And then they show their implemented way of AI learning to boost the look of games, I imagine, which they decided to call PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution. So now they show the fidelity in the PS5 Pro. And I won't even lie, I can hardly notice the difference. But I find it funny. Earlier they were glazing, and now they're trying to be like the meme, the PS5 is good, but it could be better. And they show examples of games, but again, I can barely notice it.
What we see here is a difference in detail. PS5 Pro is much sharper and crisper than PS5.
Oh boy, the gloss isn't as great in the PS5 Pro.
For this, my favorite is the parade scene from Ratchet & Clank. Distant details are much clearer.
And in Ratchet & Clank, it's almost impossible to see a difference. Like, I would believe you if you said it's from the same machine.
Gran Turismo 7 to add ray-traced reflections between the cars in gameplay, while continuing to support their targeted 60 frames per second. That boost in ray tracing is also delivering big wins for Hogwarts Legacy.
Now, when he talks about the ray tracing, I shit you not, I didn't even notice it till he points it out. Like, I'm not a pro in making consoles, but if you have to point out to me that it's got ray tracing enabled, then I'ma think it's not any better.
Allowing not only for better reflections and a greater variety of reflective surfaces, but also for further realism in the casting of shadows.
Like, oh boy, better shadows. That's just what I want my game to have. Never mind about anything else. You gotta focus on the realistic shadows.
Well, Mr. Funny Man, is this how you get your sick kicks?
What? It's just an ordinary crabby. Oh my goodness!
And now the bit that's got everyone up in arms. The price tag. Why in the ever-living fucklebuckums is it £700? And then you gotta throw in the vertical stand sold separately. And after doing the smallest of research, it's clear that this also has no disk drive. So if you lose Wi-Fi, you ain't gonna get to play shit. It's because you gotta fucking download everything and you need fucking Wi-Fi for that. So initial thought, for a better GPU, nice graphics, and AI to smooth out the already smooth edges, I don't see anyone buying this, and if they do, they will most certainly need therapy. 200 extra pounds for quicker and already smoother games. Call me crazy, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this is close to a level of a scam. I refuse to pay £200 for the smallest improvement, and even then, I need to spend more fucking money on the vertical stand and another fucking disk drive. So you're either gonna pay the £700 for as it is, or pay close to nearly £1,000 just to play your fucking games on disc. Why? So from me, just stick to the PS5. This might be a bigger waste of money than Discord Nitro or Taylor Swift concert ticket. Anyways, that's what I wanted to show you. Take it easy. Take care.